Hello, my name is Emma Johnston. I'm a holistic health and life coach and a trauma-informed prenatal yoga instructor. Today I'm here to talk to you about my coaching program, Bloom From Within, and how and why I created it. So let's rewind a bit to the beginning of my spiritual journey. So I began my spiritual awakening when I was 18 years old. I was trying to do all of the regular things that everyone else was doing, going to college, and life kept rejecting me. And what I viewed those experiences as was realignment onto my true authentic path, which was alternative. It was not me fitting into the mold that everyone else is trying to fit into. And so badly I wanted to fit in, but I just knew deep in my heart, and my intuition was telling me, this isn't for you. You're meant to carve your own path, to lay a new path for others to be able to follow and help them on their paths to finding their true authentic selves. And so after I found my yoga teacher training and I went and did that, and then I found health coaching training and I did that, and I was on a massive spiritual journey, but also a health healing journey. And so I was going through a lot of gut problems, and what I realized with that was that my gut health issues were not just a physical problem. They were a mental, emotional, and spiritual problem as well. Things were imbalanced in my life. I wasn't processing emotions that I was supposed to be processing in order to bring my gut and my life back into balance. So with these experiences, I have grown to know that as a teacher, I'm supposed to help people who have gone through or are going through things that I've gone through. I know that experience is our greatest teaching, and even though I have so many certifications, I know that my greatest teachings are to help people through the things that I've been through. And so that being people who feel like they're not meant to fit into the regular mold of everyday life and this normal that people are saying we should be doing. They're ready to carve their own path, to go down their holistic healing journey and discover what's out there for them. So in this program, Bloom From Within, I use all of my teachings and I infuse that into what I teach you and how I guide you. And so that being the focus on healing through all three aspects, mind, body, and spirit. And then looking at all of the areas of your life and finding where you might be feeling dissatisfied or imbalanced, and then working towards this more whole feeling of satisfaction all around, all areas. And that's when we truly begin to make the sustainable and imbalanced lifestyle choices that are going to stick with you and be able to call upon your tools that you learn throughout this program for the rest of your life. So a few other things that I focus on is nervous system regulation. I believe that is most of the time the root cause of many of our symptoms. And so I teach you tools and I guide you through practices throughout our 6 months together to begin to bring your nervous system back into regulation and hopefully and probably see many of your symptoms disappear. Another thing is gut health. So we're gonna go through many practices and dive deep into what the root cause of your gut health issues is from, and then trying to work forward and implementing practices into your life to begin to heal that relationship with your gut and hopefully and probably see your symptoms disappear as well. Another thing we focus on is somatic, so learning to really feel your feelings. And I teach you that emotions are really just energy in motion, and I guide you through practices to begin to feel those feelings and allow them to arise and then let them go. So we do this through maybe some breath work practices or shaking practices, or really just allowing you to be sad in that moment or be angry in that moment. And I hold a space where you can really just feel those feelings and know that that's a safe space for you to feel them. Some other things that I focus on and specialize in is womb healing. So reconnecting to your center of sacred and divine feminine energy. and we practice meditations and different somatic practices to help heal this relationship you have with your divine feminine. So your womb is a space of infinite womb wisdom, infinite universal wisdom that you have access to within your body. But when we are disconnected from this portal in our body, we might experience things like irregular periods or painful periods, infections or herpes, or anything that is calling out to us like, hey, we need your attention. Your womb wants your attention because we want to be healed so that we can work together. Living holistically is a value of mine. I believe that minimizing the chemicals we have in our life is important for balancing our hormones and our mental health and our physical health, and also our health in the long term. This program, we talk about the ways that you may want to make the holistic shift. So maybe that's in your cleaning products or your bath and body products, and I explain to you why and how you could do this. A few other things we focus on is stress and burnout and symptoms of anxiety. So these are all things that I've experienced in my life and learned the tools and implemented the tools into minimally feeling that thing or knowing how to deal with it when I feel it coming up in my life. So I teach you meditation and mindfulness practices and grounding practices to be able to handle these feelings when they come up in your life. And so one of my biggest things is the more tools you learn and the more awareness you bring to your healing journey, the more you will be able to come at challenges that come at you in your life with ease and with empowerment and confidence, and know that the challenges in your life are really just here to help you evolve and grow into this amazing human with all the potential and all the worth in the world. So if you're listening to this right now and your body feels lit up or your mind feels excited, I encourage you to book a free discovery call with me today. And on this call, we can just chat a little bit about your healing and health and wellness journey and see if this program is right for you and if we're a good match for each other. I can't wait to connect with you. Thank you so much for being here. Namaste.
All on the Western Front, people line up to receive. She got power in her hands, struck you like you won't believe. So